We're exploring the tale of Papoose and Remy Ma today, in the realm where drama never ends. Everyone's first concern is if Remy Ma is actually holding this man captive. Why does Remy hang on, although Pap seems to be pleading for a divorce? Even Clarissa Shields is ready to intervene and correct the situation because it has gone so out of control. Remember that this goes beyond love. There are claims that Remy Ma's relatives have smacked rumor has it that Papoose, offended by Remy's public allegations of his romance with boxer Clarissa Shields, wrote a threatening text to Remy's son Jason Scott, who is charged with murder, resulting in a legal case after a frightening alleged threat that astonished hip-hop fans. According to reports, the post alluded to repercussions if Remy persisted in sharing their personal problems. Sources claim that Remy's family, already troubled by Jason's issues, rushed to request a restraining order, pointing to Papoose's fans, are shocked that Papoose, who was Remy's rock throughout her incarceration, could turn so hostile that social media is ablaze after receiving reports of past violence, including a rumored brawl with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Some consider Papoose's alleged threat as the final straw in their strained relationship, while others argue that Remy's actions are attention-seeking. Even though none of them said anything, the situation has gotten worse, and their daughter, Reminisce, is in the middle of it all. There's a local myth that Papoose, while incarcerated, the same Pap who kept Remy in line and upheld her status as the epitome of a devoted spouse, is now pursuing fortune and becoming close to Easy, the Block Captain, who has, incidentally, already moved on with 2 younger women. The reason Clarissa Shields isn't having it is because she keeps acting as if Pap is all hers, which begs the question. Evidently, Clarissa has been exhibiting her. She just shared a birthday homage on Instagram that has everyone buzzing, showcasing her unwavering support for Papa. "Happy birthday, King Pap!" it exclaimed. "I am incredibly grateful for your life, music, loyalty, and knowledge. You really are something special. Since you're taking all of your birthday punches today, may God provide you many more years and even faster hands. Poppy, you are loved."
The most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life.
It was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I probably have 4 boyfriends online so far.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying?
I'm only gonna address this shit one time. Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
Two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. I don't know.
I'm a trained killer, which really, like, fuck boxer. I'm a trained killer, so it'd be like they be talking about these girls, and it's like I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? I don't wear your ass out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. 2 minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell?
Champ, y'all see what's going on? It's about to get ugly.
It's about to get real ugly, and not for me.
It's amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
You wanna know if I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
Price and Papoose wanted to marry you. After you guys sent this, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it.
Nah,
and I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that. No, besides the great performances, like it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
You trying to sweep someone under the rug?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me. like a football field.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show. That's what everybody's.
Well, Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a.
After all these years, that Remy Ma and Papoose finally done call it quits. That man got sick of her. Like, ma'am, I sat here all this time and waited on you as a man. Because, you know, that's what women do. That's what women would wait on you. But a man, after you got sentenced, matter of fact, before you even got sentenced, men move on. And they be having about 5, 6, 7, 10 women lined up quick. But this man waited on you while you was locked up. They wouldn't let you out. And I'm talking about he got him a little thunder. Sis is young, pretty. She got her own thing going on, so it ain't like it's one of these little fans or nothing, baby. You up against something. Yeah. And you hurt. Now, you probably was the one in the relationship that was the abusive one. You probably was mental abuse. That man probably was real chill mode. You probably did him real dirty behind closed doors. And he stuck in the paint and stayed with you while you did him dirty. But now it's over with, baby. Karma is something else. Yeah, karma. Matter of fact, it ain't even karma. It's just that man know his worth and he leaving you where you stand at. That there. Yeah, ain't no more us. Baby, take that ring off. Take it off, baby, take it off.
I love really, really, really hard. But I'm happy to, you know, love somebody who wanna, you know, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things I was like, you know, I want to keep him all to myself.
Sources claim that Pap has not taken any steps to end the marriage, while Remy is refusing to finalize the divorce. Let's not act as though this is mere idle chatter. Remember when Remy revealed Clarissa, and Pap's text exchanges sparking a lot of controversy? Clarissa was clearly exhausted by the entire situation, as evidenced by the stunning revelations. Clarissa didn't hold back when she said that Pap hadn't told her. Telling me that you made it home safely shouldn't be a huge problem. Now tell me, doesn't that seem like a woman who's had enough? It was said that Papoose and Remy Ma's drama had escalated for months or perhaps years, and Papoose had been asking for a divorce. He reminds him that, in her words, he is legally married, not her, covertly trying to dissolve a marriage that seemed to be merely a formality. But no matter how many times he pleaded with her to sign the papers, Remy would not change. The situation became even more chaotic with the entrance of Clarissa Shields, who wasn't merely a friend, but rather an active participant in Papoose's life. From passionate Instagram birthday tributes to outward expressions of love, her support for him has been vocal and unwavering. She referred to him in one post. She clearly loved him and wasn't playing second to anyone, but love like that has its problems. Clarissa wasn't keeping quiet either, reminding him that he was the married one and reprimanding him for not checking in after going home safely. Along with wishing him a bright future, King Pop commended his talent, loyalty, and wisdom. She was tired of feeling like the emotional afterthought when she should be the first priority. Remy was not ready to let go, even though she was publicly moving on with Easy, the block leader, who had already replaced her with 2 younger women. When Remy began making more severe accusations, claiming that Pap had threatened to call the police because she was acting as if Papoose was still hers, the situation grew even more tumultuous. If she had another boyfriend, it was unclear why she was clinging to the previous one. By Christmas 2023, everything had become ironic, with Papoose silently contemplating his future with Clarissa by his side, and Remy celebrating with ease and seeming totally unconcerned in public. With supposed recordings to back up his allegations, he even alluded to alleged physical altercations and implied that he had intended to pop the question. Instead of just being a romantic getaway, Clarissa's Valentine's Day trip to Hawaii was meant to be the beginning of the next chapter in their lives. The unsigned divorce papers, however, were the only thing in their path. Thus, the Hawaiian trip turned into a pivotal moment. Clarissa posted a video of herself playing Just the Two of Us to Papoose on the beach as she was putting her all into their relationship. He broke records, made movements, and gave a soft, sincere performance as he introduced the first ever Hawaii Fest. Moment that, despite the uncertainty, showed a genuine and growing affection behind the scenes. Since Remy hadn't signed the papers, the proposal couldn't happen just yet. Rumor had it that she was purposely delaying everything, not because she still loved Pop, but because her relationship with Easy was deteriorating and she wasn't trying to win him back with love, but rather to maintain control. This meant that Papoose and Clarissa's happily ever after would have to wait. Although Clarissa was rather explicit about her desire for her boyfriend, she feels like a backup when she ought to be his first concern, by claiming that Pap had threatened to call the police on her and even implied that he had audio evidence of him being aggressive. Remy intensified the argument. Naturally, Pap refuted all of this, but here's the twist. He said that Remy's actions are only because she is that he moved on. Additionally, we must remember that throughout Christmas, the true question is, how can you freely express your love for a new man and move on while still holding on to Papoose? Why does Remy still cling to Pap like a life raft now that Easy the block captain has already replaced her with two younger women? When we all saw Remy and Easy the block captain together in 2023, she was clearly showing her love for him. Furthermore, during the rap battle, Easy overheard her declare her love for him. Concerning love, authority is involved. Once celebrated as a representation of Black love, the planned pair has been immersed in a public rivalry since December 2024, characterized by personal attacks on social media and claims of adultery from both parties. Fans have been devastated by recent rumors that Remy Ma's family has sued Papoose, claiming that he threatened them. The argument intensified after Remy Ma implicated Papoose, after boxer Clarissa Shields shared purported text conversations as evidence of an affair. Papoose retaliated by labeling Remy a narcissist and claiming she had several affairs, most notably with battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Although they have now taken down their disparaging posts, the harm was done, and the mayhem was increased by suspicions about their marriage. Remy's family has reportedly accused Papoose of threatening a family member. Fans were shocked on social media, with many struggling to square these events with the couple's once-admired bond. But according to family-friendly sources, the threat was serious enough to justify legal action, expressing worries for their safety. Remy accused Papoose of domestic violence, which he denied, and accused her of fabricating allegations, which led to the court case. The couple has parents and was married in 2016. Remy's purported 2023 connection with Easy the Block Captain is one of the previous allegations of infidelity made by her daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie. There are worries about potential restraining orders or defamation proceedings as the matter develops. According to the latest rumor, which surfaced on May 2, 2025, the dispute has gotten so bad that Remy's family is attempting to get legal protection. Regarding the case, neither side has spoken out in public, denying fans access to additional details.